Lights low, vinyl spinning in the background, chairs around the table, no ego, just legacy. Yup. Seat at the table, earn your place. Bars tell truth you can't replace. Years in the grind, scars on the face. Seat at the table, earn your place. Seat at the table, prove your voice. Every verse a conscious choice. Respect the craft, respect the pace. Seat at the table, earn your place. Yo, first voice, lean back slow in the chair. Said rap ain't noise, it's life laid bare. Every verse a page from the streets I seen. Every rhyme a window to what's between. He spoke a nice where the sirens cried, where hope and struggle walk side by side. Don't rush the pen, let the truth unfold. Real stories age like records of gold. Anybody can rhyme, that's easy to chase, but truth is the thing that time can't erase. Seat at the table, earn your place. Bars tell truth you can't replace. Years in the grind, scars on the face. Seat at the table, earn your place. The technician. Second voice sharper, eyes on the beat. Finger tapping rhythm on the edge of the seat. Craft your cadence like gears in the clock. Let the rhyme lock tight when the tempo knock. Patterns within patterns, build the design. Every syllable placed like stars in a line. Technique ain't flex, it's discipline deep. The architecture hidden beneath the beat. Crowns don't come from noise in the race, they come from mastering every phrase. Seat at the table, earn your place. Bars tell truth you can't replace. Years in the grind, scars on the face. Seat at the table, earn your place. Third voice calm with a confident tone. Rap is business when the seeds get sown. From basement tapes to the stadium lights, it's patience that turns long days into nights. Never rush fame, build brick by brick. Let the numbers rise while the haters talk slick. Stay quiet with moves, loud with results. Success speak clearer than empty insults. Fortune fade quick if the roots misplaced, so build your throne before you chase. Seat at the table, earn your place. Bars tell truth you can't replace. Years in the grind, scars on the face. Seat at the table, earn your place. Last voice older, wisdom and tone. Eyes reflecting decades gone. Hip-hop bigger than any name, and live in the culture, not just the fame. Pass the mic when the time feel right. Let new voices rise in the light. Legends ain't legends from shouting name. They legends because the art remain. He smiled slow as the record played. Respect the table that others made. Seat at the table, earn your place. Every rhyme another trace. Past and future share the space. Seat at the table, earn your place. Seat at the table, earn your place. From the basement to the global stage. Legacy written line by line. Seat at the table, earn your.
Came from zero. Now they see numbers, but the mindset never changed. Built from nothing, now I got it all. But I still think like I could lose it all. From the bottom where the cold nights crawl. Now I stand tall, but I don't feel tall. Built from nothing that don't fade away. Every win feel like it's one bad day. Mind still wide in survival mode. That's the only way I know. Look, I remember days when maybe was hope. When a meal wasn't certain, just praying to cope. Now I got options, a safe full of notes. Still count every dollar like I'm broke. That's trauma talking, not logic at play. Brain still stuck in a hungry state. Even when placed full I ration the plate. Like famine might knock any moment, no wait. I overanalyze the game that I stag. What if it vanished? What if it cracked? What if I wake up right back where I'm at? If it keep me sharp, I don't relax. Luxury room, but I sleep like a guest. Never too deep, never fully at rest. Success feel running, not something possessed. Like any wrong move could repossess. I built the brick by invisible brick. Pain was the mortar, that was the mix. Now it looks solid, but mentally still I'm patching holes they don't even detect. Built from nothing, now I got it all. But I still think like I could lose it all. From the bottom where the cold nights crawl. Now I stand tall, but I don't feel tall. Built from nothing that don't fade away. Every win feel like it's one bad day. Mind still wired in survival mode. That's the only way I made it out, but I don't forget where I came from, still pay my debt. Every move now, calculated steps.
no room for mistakes or regret. I don't celebrate like they expect, too many losses to just reset. I built this level of respect, now I protect what I collect. I still the thing lean when I eat real good, still more cautious in a safe neighborhood. Money don't change what you understood, it came from the bottom, you never feel good. I invest, I stack, I stay on track. Don't get distracted by the flash of caps, seen too many lose what they just had, cause they forgot where they started at. This ain't fear, it's discipline grown. For nights I had to survive alone, now I sit in rooms I used to postpone, but I still feel like I'm on my own.
Built from nothing, now I hold a throne, but I still feel like I'm on that road. Every win got a past, I know. That's the reason I don't let go. Built from nothing, now I made it through, but I still think like I got something to prove. New life, but the roots stay true. That survival mode pulled me through. Yeah. Came from the dirt, now I float on there, but I keep that hunger everywhere. OG mindset, I'm well aware. It's easy to get it, hard to repair. See, nothing is something, a dangerous ride. You gain the world, but lose your God. If you forget what's deep inside, that's when the empire start to slide. So I stay cool, let the blessings flow, but I keep one foot where the cold winds blow. That's balance, young G, you gotta know where you came from, shape how far you go. I don't brag, I just maintain. Respect the hustle, respect the pain. Every dollar earned got a stain from the past that still remain. So I cruise with a con display, but inside I'm still built that way. From nothing to something, I don't sway, cause that don't mean never win away. Yeah. Built from nothing, still think like I got nothing. Built from nothing, still think like I got nothing.
Moonlight on the wire fence, you can hear the prayers floating in the wind. Ain't no passport to heaven, homie, just the courage to begin. Crossing lines drawn by men with guns, mamas praying under foreign suns. Every mile feel like losing my name. Heaven's border, still the same pain. Seen a mother trade her ring for bread, kid asleep on a soldier's bed. Ain't no villains, just broken men trying to make it back home again. They said freedom on the other side, but freedom got rules they can't describe. Barbed wire whisper like serpent tongues, tales of mercy that never come. They shoot first, ask later why. The law of the land or the fear inside. If God watching, then he must cry, cause his children learning how to die. We run from war, we run from pain, but every border feels the same. If heaven's gate got guards and signs, then maybe peace got no design. Hold my hand through the fire and rain, we just people not to blame. If heaven's near, then let us climb. We're standing here on heaven. I remember that night mama said don't look back, but I did, saw a house fade to black. Fire on the hill, screams in the cold. I was 8 years old, but my soul felt old. We hid in trucks, crawled through dirt, prayed every mile it wouldn't hurt. Crossed that river breathing fear, water tasted like every tear. They said welcome, but the eyes said no. New world, same hate, just better clothes. Tried to speak, they laughed at my name, said I don't belong, but who's to blame? Now I'm grown, still hearing that gun, still running from where I begun. Got dreams, but they taxed by pain. Got hope, but it fades in rain. Every stamp on my paper's just a scar I hide. Proof I lived, proof I tried. If home's a place, then I'm long gone. If God's up there, he must have moved on. We run from war, we run from pain, but every border feels the same. If heaven's gate got guards and signs, then maybe peace got no design. Hold my hand through the fire and rain, we just people not to blame. If heaven's near, then let us climb. We're standing here on heaven's borderline. They tell me freedom, but it come with chains. Different color, same blood stains. Kids grow up learning flags and hate, while truth starving behind that gate. I seen angels cry with empty bowls. Saints turn sinners just to fill they soul. They say heaven pure, but man I doubt, cause heaven got borders keeping love out. If one God made us, why divide the land? Why judge a soul by the dirt on his hand? We all came from the same first breath, but we kill for names, we choose our death. So I walk this earth with the lost and found. No crown, no throne, just solid ground. If heaven ain't here, then where we go? Maybe peace is something we grow. You can cross oceans, climb walls, chase light, but if the world don't change inside, borders just follow you, homie. Heaven ain't a place, it's a state of mind.
We run from war, we run from pain, but every border feels the same. If heaven's gate got guards and signs, then maybe peace got no design. Hold my hand through the fire and rain. We just people, not to blame. If heaven's near, then let us climb. We're standing here on heaven's borderline. On heaven's borderline. Ain't no rewind button on life, homie. All we got left is memories and the beats we bled on. Press record. It's my legacy tape. Yeah, this my legacy tape. No filters, no fake. Every verse is scar, every rhyme mistake. From block to stage, from pain to graves, I left my soul. This my legacy tape. No filters, no fake. Every verse is scar, every rhyme mistake. From block to stage, from pain to graves, I left my soul. I came from the alleys where the sirens sang, where the street lights flicker like a church bell rang. We ain't the dreams, we just had to survive. But I turned every tear to a reason to write. Back then it was ciphers on crack concrete. No fame, just hunger and shoes with no feet. Every rhyme was a prayer, every mic a confession. Learn the beat could heal, it became my weapon. Then the world heard my pain and called it success. But every hit I dropped was just stress in the vest. Homies gone, plaques on the wall, and I'm wondering, did I rise or did I fall? Did I rise or did I fall? This my legacy tape, no filters, no fake. Every verse a scar, every rhyme mistake. From block to stage, from pain to grace, I left my soul. This my legacy tape, no filters, no fake. Every verse a scar, every rhyme mistake. From block to stage, from pain to grace, I left my soul. They cheered my name, but they never saw the nights where I stared at the mirror. Fighting in a fight, saw that glory felt colder than steel. Cause fame don't love you, it just makes you kneel. Lost brothers to the system, sisters to the pain. Now the spotlight burning feels more like a chain. My first deal fell holy, my 10 felt cursed. Every contract read like a hearse reverse. And I remember the words my OG spoke. Don't chase the light, it'll blind you low. But I was young, thought I could rewrite fate. Now I see every win came with a weight. I ain't bitter, I'm just honest. The stage gave me wings, but the streets gave me roots. And I trade all the fame in the world just to hear my brothers laugh one more time. This my legacy tape, no filters, no fake. Every verse a scar, every rhyme mistake. From block to stage, from pain to grace, I left my soul. This my legacy tape, no filters, no fake. Every verse a scar, every rhyme mistake. From block to stage, from pain to grace, I left my soul on every 8. If I fade tomorrow, let my words replay. Tell my sons don't rap for pay, rap for peace, for love, for the ones that break. Let my truth be the sound they make. I done seen the game turn, real in the trends, friends and the rivals, idols in the brands. They studying my flow, but miss the pain. You can't copy the storm that made the rain. And red roar collected, got blood on its base. Every smile on stage had tears I erased. They said I'm a legend, maybe not, cause legends live forever, and I still ride. But if these words reach one lost kid and keep him from doing the dumb shit I did, then maybe my sins weren't in vain. Maybe my struggle still got a name. This my legacy tape, no filters, no fake. Every verse a scar, every rhyme mistake. From block to stage, from pain to grace, I left my soul a little bit old. This my legacy tape, no filters, no fake. Every verse a scar, every rhyme mistake. From block to stage, from pain to grace, I left my soul on every way old. Ain't about the gold, ain't about the fame. It's about the truth that cut through the flame. When I'm gone, let the beat replay. It's my legacy, it's my tape. Don't call me a king, call me a witness. Cause every rhyme I wrote was a testimony from the gutter to God. Legacy ain't about living forever, it's about leaving something real. Tick, 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 tick.
midnight ticking slow. Every shadow in the alley got a song to show. Concrete crack, blood dried on the floor. This is music from the block you can't ignore. Cold steel speaking in the language of pain. Every shot a note carved deep in your brain. Symphony of struggle, orchestra of crime, conducted by survival in a world out of line. Hear the steel sing, bang in the night. Cold streets breathing, we ready to fight. One clip empty, bodies take flight. This my symphony, written in light. Hear the steel sing, bang in the night. Every shot ringing, death in sight. Gun smoke rising, fade in the sky. Cold steel symphony, born to survive. Street light dim like a candle in hell. Shells hit the ground with a rhythm to swell. Every crack in the pavement, a verse untold. Every hustler's story engraved in cold. Hear the Glock clap, staccato on beat. Kick drum heavy like the sound of defeat. Bassline thumping when the 50 go raw. Crowds disperse, echoes shake the core. Concrete, violent, cry in the siren. Ambulance hum like a ghost arriving. This block ain't quiet, this block composed. A deadly performance that the Reaper chose. Hear the steel sing, bang in the night. Cold streets breathing, we ready to fight. One clip empty, bodies take flight. This my symphony, written in light. Bullet notes on the ledger, it's a violent score. Every rival out of line, silence forevermore. Conduct chaos, I orchestrate pain. Brass from the muzzle, flashlight in the rain. Drums in the heartbeat, timpani roll. Grenade pin drop, percussion of soul. I'm the maestro with a chrome baton. Pull a trigger once, whole choir gone. Bloodstains paint the measure in red. Every scream of harmony for the dead. A requiem carved in chalk on the street. Symphony of hunger, never miss a beat. Hear the steel sing, bang in the night. Cold streets breathing, we ready to fight. One clip empty, bodies take flight. This my symphony, written in light. Hear the piccolo hissing the gas. Hear the cymbal crash when the window smash. My laughter echo like a flute off key. Insanity dancing, death follow me. I hear voices in the brass of a 9. They tell me pull once, let the world align. Every rival's face, just a note to shred. This orchestra only play when it's painted in red. Nets cry in the alley at dawn, while another soul's body bag carried on. Piano silent, no peace in the dark. Only steel strings strum when the triggers spark. Bang in the night, cold streets breathing. We ready to fight, one clip empty. Bodies take flight, this my symphony, written in light. Laid back, chrome shining in hand. Still orchestrating death like a West Coast band. Smoke curls smooth, but the heat stay loud. Low rider bounce, bodies fall in the crowd. Every note calculated, calm with the breeze. Still got killers on the strings like keys. Don't mistake the cool for soft or fake. This symphony real, every move I make. This ain't jazz, this ain't blues, this is blood on the score. Every sound you hear is a life no more. I rap with the barrel, I rhyme with the flame. I compose with survival, it's a dead man's game. Hear the steel sing, bang in the night. Cold streets breathing, we ready to fight. One clip empty, bodies take flight. This my symphony, written in light. Hear the steel sing, bang in the night. Every shot ringing, death in sight. Gun smoke rising, fade in the sky. Cold steel symphony, born to survive. Ain't no violence off in the stage of crime. Only echoes of hunger keep me in line. The block my theater, the corners my seats. The audience silent when the movement complete. Life or death, no encore tonight. Just another clip chain, but under street lights. So if you listen close, you gon' hear the sign. A symphony eternal in the ghettos of time. Bang, bang, bang. Notes fall like rain. Cold steel symphony forever remains. Yeah. Sometimes the mirror talk louder than the crowd. Sometimes the realest man you face is the one you hide from. Look closer, he look just like me. Wake up, same face, new mask, same pain. The mirror smirks back like you still playing the game. I see a hustler, a liar, a saint, a thief, all trapped in a glass, staring back at me. One side got the money, the fame, the glow.
The other side still bleeds from the place I won't show. They cheer my name, I fake that grin, but when the lights go dim, the war begins. I've been fighting my reflection like it owed me rent, trying to wash off sins that the rain won't rinse. Every verse I write's like a scar that speak, cause the truth ain't holy, it's just too deep.
No love in the mirror, just eyes that lie. Every smile of the skies, every truth I deny. Still I grind, still I try, cause even fake reflections wanna survive.
Lights flash but my soul stay low. Talk slick to myself like I'm my own foe. No peace in the glass, just ghosts inside.
Still I grind, still I try.
I came from the block where you fake to live. Now I'm rich but I pray for the pain to give. My chain heavy but my heart got dense from the deals I made and the souls I spent. Mirrors say you the man but it whisper liar. When the camera's gone, who gon' keep you inspired? They think success is the end of the war, but it's hell in disguise with designer decor. The old me talk, hey, you forgot the code. The new me laugh, hey, I just learned control. But deep down both sides still hurt the same, trying to stay real in a world that
no
changed.
No love in the mirror, just eyes that lie. Every smile of the sky, every truth I deny. Still I grind, still I try, cause even fake reflections wanna survive.
White lights flash but my soul stay low. Talk slick to myself like I'm my own foe. No peace in the glass, just ghosts inside.
Still I grind, still I try.
I've been facing me for years, it's a full-time job. He the killer, the victim, the preacher, the mob. Every smile I throw's like a loaded clip, and every prayer I whisper got a guilty grip. I'm both the sinner and the sermon I spit, trying to love myself, but I ain't built for it, yeah. Fame looks sweet to the candy rot. In the mirror, don't lie, it expose your plot. I done seen too many fall, trying to act too real. Now the realest flex left is to just feel. No chain, no car, just truth in bars. Every verse I drop's a confession with scars. Yeah, mirror talking slick, saying dog you changed. I said nah, I just learned to rearrange. Used to run from pain, now I pour it in rhymes. Used to fight myself, now I sip with time. Ain't no saint in me, ain't no fraud either. I just breathe slow, blow smoke through the speaker. Cause real ones don't brag, they reflect and chill. You either live by the code, or you die trying to feel. And if the mirror still hate, I just wink and slide. Cause even fake reflections under survive.
Just eyes that lie, every smile in the sky, every truth I deny. Still I grind, still I try, cause even fake reflections wanna survive.
Real ones don't need to prove real, they just look in the mirror and keep it moving.
No love in the mirror.
Even shadows fade, even killers pray. 187, Code of Redemption. My only name left.
I spent years in the dark with the blood on my hands, a soldier of the block bound tight by the lands. Every step I took felt chained to the past. Every face I hurt was a ghost that would last. I tried to run fast, but the echo still came. The law, the streets, and my soul are the same. But tonight I stand still, can't dodge no more. If redemption's a door, I'ma walk through for sure. I see the young ones lost, trying to follow my sins, chasing bullets, not dreams, where the cycle begins. So I'll break it for them, let the curse burn in me. I'll be the last blood spilled so the next can be free.
From blood to blessing, I lay my guns down. 87's gone, only love now. Even killers can pray, even fire can fade. The code of redemption is the name I made. Blood to blessing, no chains on me. Sacrifice my soul so the youth can breathe. Even shadows can change, even sinners allowed. I'm forgiven in the rain and the church bells aloud.
I remember every mother crying tears in the night. Everybody on the block that was lost to the fight. I was part of that storm, I was fire, I was pain. But even fire turns cold when it's touched by rain. Now the sirens fade slow and my heart beats calm. I ain't reaching for steel, I ain't lifting no arm. I'ma shield them instead, take the weight on my chest. If it's my final act, let it count as my best. They can call me a sinner, they can call me a thug, but I'm leaving behind more than bullets and drugs. I'ma carve a new code, let the world write it clear. Even killers can change when the end is near.
From blood to blessing, I lay my guns down. 87's gone, only love now. Even killers can pray, even fire can fade. The code of redemption is the name I made. From blood to blessing, no chains on me. Sacrifice my soul so the youth can breathe. Even shadows can change, even sinners allowed. I'm forgiven.
I can't erase the past, but I can stop the cycle. If one life is saved from my sacrifice, then maybe the code is finally broken.
I stood face to face with the judge in the street, both asking for blood, both wanting receipt. But instead of revenge, I just gave them my hands. Said the kids ain't to blame, let me change their plans. Gunfire in the distance, but I stepped in the way. Took the bullet for tomorrow, so the youth see today. Felt the weight of the sins, all crash in my veins. But the sky broke open, washed me clean in the rain. Mama's voice in my ear, saying, son, you're free. Chains fall heavy, but the soul can flee. Even killers get judged, but some killers atone. And I'd rather die changed than live unknown. So they're writing the book, not just blood and flame, but a man who stood tall when redemption came. From the code I was born, in the code I was bound, but I broke that chain when I laid guns down.
Love the blessing.
I lay my guns down. 87's gone, only love now. Even killers can pray, even fire can fade. The code of redemption is the name I made.
Love the blessing.
No chains on me, sacrifice my soul so the youth can breathe. Even shadows can change, even sinning aloud. I'm forgiven in the rain and the church bells aloud.
Code of redemption.
That's my only name left.
187. Reborn in the end.
Yeah, block raised me, block made me, not a block crown me. Royalty ain't given, it's earned in blood.
Crown on my block, I was born to reign. Blood on the street, but it washed with rain. Money over fame, that's the code I claim. Block royalty, let them share my name. Crown on my block, I was born to reign. Blood on the street, but it washed with rain. Money over fame, that's the code I claim. Block royalty, let them share my name.
Came from the corner where the rats don't sleep, where the fiends trade souls just to chase that need. Every handshake fake, every smile could kill. So I built me a throne out of blood and steel. OG lessons in the alleyway dark. Every scar on my body is a piece of art. Enemies tried, but they couldn't see me. Now I shine too bright, even hate can't reach me.
Crown on my block, I was born to reign. Blood on the street, but it washed with rain. Money over fame, that's the code I claim. Block royalty, let them share my name.
Now it's yachts and cigars, but I still keep low. Still remember cold nights with the heat on blow. Still ducking old ops, still trust no foe. Still got that ghetto spirit when the baseline go. 50 taught me hustle, M taught me pain. Snoop taught me smooth when I ride my lane. But the crown on my head came from dirt and strain. If you ain't from the struggle, you can't claim my reign. Whole team feast now, but we bled before. Kick doors just to eat, now we own the stores. Every verse that I spit is a debt I pay to the block that raised me in the coldest way.
Crown on my block, I was born to reign. Blood on the street, but it washed with rain. Money over fame, that's the code I claim. Block royalty, let them chant my name. Crown on my block, I was born to reign. Blood on the street, but it washed with rain. Money over fame, that's the code I claim. Block royalty, let them chant my name.
Respect ain't bought, it's carved in flesh. Royalty ain't gold, it's pain in your chest. You want the throne, better bleed like me. You want the crown, better die for the street. I seen kings fall down, I seen clowns rise up. I seen brothers sell souls just to fill one cup. But me, I stayed true, never bent, never fake. I put loyalty first, even when it broke my plate. From the cell to the stage, from the block to the bank. Every check that I cash got my hood to thank. Still pour liquor for the ones that I lost. Every win that I get is the hood's applause. And
enemies lurk, but they fear my name. Cause the streets write stories in a different flame. Tattooed tears, yeah, the pain still show, but I wear it like a crown when I walk that road. Now the Forbes got my name, but the block got my soul. Still a hustler at heart, still chasing that goal. Royalty in the gutter, I was born that way. When the beat drops heavy, let the ghetto say. Crown on my block, I was born to reign. Blood on the street, but it washed with rain. Money over fame, that's the code I claim. Block royalty, let them chant my name. Crown on my block, I was born to reign. Blood on the street, but it washed with rain. Money over fame, that's the code I claim. Block royalty, let them chant my name. Yeah. Block raised me. Block saved me. Now the block crown me. Forever royalty. Crown on my block. Hey.
Every bullet got a story. Every trigger got a name. From the end and let it go to the life it changed. We just echoes in the night of a moment gone wrong. One shot, rewrite a whole life in the song. Every bullet got a diary written in pain. From the spark in the dark to the blood in the rain. You can fire it once, but it travel forever. Through a life, through a soul, through whatever. I was born in the through a lever. I was born through a life, through a soul. I was born in the chamber, cold steel cradle, loaded with intention, no love, no label. He was shaking when he held me, anger in his grip, said they disrespected him. Now we ready to flip. Pull me from the darkness, pointed me to fate. I ain't choose the target, I just followed their hate. Through the night air I flew, heard a heartbeat race. Hit a young boy chest, wrong time, wrong place. Now his mama crying, holding what's left. Why the one who fired me just run from the mess? I was just a tool, but I carry that blame. First page in the diary, written in pain. Every bullet got a story, every trigger got a name. From the end and let it go to the life it changed. We just echoes in the night of a moment gone wrong. One shot, rewrite a whole life in a song. Every bullet got a diary written in pain. From the spark in the dark to the blood in the rain. You can fire it once, but it travel forever. Through a life, through a soul, through whatever. Yeah, I was loaded in a moment of revenge and rage. Finger twitch, mind flip. Turn the page to a cage. He was looking for a name, had a face in his head. Didn't care about the truth, just the words that were said. I'm the product of a rumor, misinformation and pride. Now I'm cutting through the air with a vendetta inside. See the target at a distance, but perception was flawed. Hit the brother of the man that he thought he saw. Now the cycle spins again. Now a family wants war. Now another hand reaching for a weapon in the drawer. I'm just metal in motion, but the impact's alive. I don't just end a life, I multiply the divide. Really got a story. Every trigger got a name. From the hand and let it go to the life it changed. We just echoes in the night of a moment gone wrong. One shot, rewrite a whole life in a song. Every bullet got a diary written in pain. From the spark in the dark to the blood in the rain. You can fire it once, but it travel forever. Through a life, through a soul, through whatever. Yeah, I was tucked in the clip, waiting my turn. OG on the corner say you live, you learn. He ain't mean to use me, just a scare tactic play. But fear turn quick when emotions don't stay. Bang, I'm out, now the silence get loud. Hit a man in the leg, but it drew a whole crowd. Cops came fast, now we cuffed on the ground. One bad decision, got his whole life bound. Years in the cell for a moment of heat. Now his kids growing up without him in the street. I ain't take a life, but I changed one forever. Some wounds don't heal, they just last. However, one shot, one name, one spark, whole flame, one life erased, one choice, no answer. I was the last one chambered in doubt. He looked at himself, then he let it all out. No enemies left, just a war in his head. All the guilt, all the ghosts, all the things left unsaid. I traveled the shortest distance of all, from the head to the heart, heard the final call. Ain't no sirens fast enough, ain't no prayers in time. Just silence and the echo of a life cut line. Now the story complete, but the pain still spread through the people he loved, through the tears they shed. See, a bullet don't end when it hits its mark. It live in the shadows, it live in the dark. Every bullet got a story, every trigger got a name, from the end and let it go to the life it changed. We just echoes in the night of a moment gone wrong. One shot, rewrite a whole life in the song. Every bullet got a diary written in pain, from the spark in the dark to the blood in the rain. You can fire it once, but it travel forever. Through a life, through a soul, through whatever. You think it's just one shot, just one moment, but every bullet, story, it never really ends. Not for really.
I don't need more problems, I just want more money. Diamonds on my wrist make the rainy days sunny. I don't need more drama, I'm built for the glory. Still king forever, they gon' tell my story.
Rolling down the coast, got the top peeled back. Eyes on the prize, keep the safe feel fat. Enemies whisper, but they don't run up, cause my G's stay strapped. Keep the heat tucked up, business meetings in silk. Hustle sharper than steel, even silence in the room, know the king too real. Gold on the table, smoke in the air. I don't brag, just sit back, let them all stare. Stacks on stacks, empire in my palm. While they stressing out daily, I'm just sitting calm. Legacies written in the streets, I'm eternal. Name carved deep like ink in the journal.
I don't need more problems, I just want more money. Diamonds on my wrist make the rainy days sunny. I don't need more drama, I'm built for the glory. Still king forever, they gon' tell my story.
See, I don't beg for the throne, I was born to sit. Y'all crown counterfeit, I was forged legit. Every verse like a blade, every bar I swing. Cut them down mid-sentence, that's the weight of a king. You chase clout, I chase equity. Different pedigrees, don't stand next to me. Try to knock me off, better aim sky high, but even gravity quit. I refuse to die, yeah, I hustle with precision. Ambition in my veins, while your whole rap career just circling drains. You cry for attention, I'm grinding for a check. I don't talk, I invest, put respect on my neck. Put respect on my neck.
No more pain, no more stress on me. Every dollar that I touch build a legacy. No more hate, no more lies inside. Still king forever, I was born to shine. I don't need more problems, I just want more money. Diamonds on my wrist make the rainy days sunny. I don't need more drama, I'm built for the glory. Still king forever, they gon' tell my story.
No fear in my eyes, no crack in my crown. They pray for my fall, but I'm still around. From the block to the charts, from the dirt to the fame. Still king, no problems, just money in the game.
I don't need more drama, I don't need more drama.
Yeah. If I had one more day, just 24 hours. No rewind, no pause, just me and you. One last time, I'd do it different. I swear I would. If I had one more day, I'd tell you everything. Every word I held back, every song I ain't sang. Time don't rewind, but my mind still stay. Caught in the moment of that one last day. If I had one more day, I hold you tight. Talk to the morning, stay up all night. Now I'm talking to the sky, hoping you hear me pray. I give it all just for one more day. I should've told you you was family, more than a friend. Not just someone I roll with, till the night would end. We were side by side, through the worst and the best. But I kept it all inside, never got it off my chest. I remember all the times you was reaching for me, and I brushed it off quick like it wasn't that deep. Thought we had forever, thought the clock moved slow. Never thought the day would come, I'd have to let you go. Now I'm standing in the silence where your voice used to be, trying to talk to the head like you still hear me. Got apologies stacking that I can't send through. Every I should've said it, now I aim it at you. I was caught in my pride, I was stuck in my ways. Didn't realize love got a limit on days. If you hear me wherever your spirit may lay, I meant every word, I just said it too late. If I had one more day, I'd tell you everything. Every word I held back, every song I
talking to the sky, hoping you and me pray. I give it all just for one more day.
Man, I take it back to them summers on the block. No stress on our chest, just time on the clock. We was young, wild, dreaming out loud. Didn't care about the world, just living right now. We hit that same spot where the music would play. Old speakers crackling, let the rhythm just sway. Laughing about nothing, but it felt like it mattered. Didn't know back then how fast it was shattered. I tell you slow down, don't rush that road. Some paths look gold, but they heavy to hold. I say watch who you trust, watch the moves you make. Some choices feel small, but decide your fate. We ride one more time with the windows down low. City lights reflecting off the dreams we would throw. No past, no future, just us in that space. I memorize every second of your face.
If I had one more day, I'd hold you tight. Talk to the morning, stay up all night. Now I'm talking to the sky, hoping you and me pray. I give it all just for one more day.
Reality hit, and it hit with weight. No second chances, no renegotiate. I replay every second, every breath, every scene. Trying to find that one moment I could intervene. Was it fate? Was it choice? Was it all just time? Or a story already written I was too blind to find? I've been wrestling them thoughts, trying to make it make sense. But the truth don't change, no matter the lens. So I learned how to carry what I couldn't repair. Turn the pain into purpose, let it live in my air. Every step that I take, got your name in the ground. Every word that I write, got your echo and sound. I don't see you in faces, I don't chase you in dreams. I feel you in silence, in the space in between. In the moments I pause, in the breath I delay. That's where you live now, not too far away.
If I don't get that day, I won't break, I'll evolve. Some losses in life ain't meant to resolve. So I carry your story in the life that I shape. And I live every second like it's one I can't wait.
If I could turn back time, I wouldn't change the world. I just change one moment, just one with you.
If I had one more day, I'd tell you everything. Every word I held back, every song I ain't sing. Time don't rewind, but I finally see you still here somehow inside of me. If I had one more day, I'd say goodbye, but maybe this silence is your reply. So I lift my head, let the memory stay, and I live this life for that one more day. Yeah, we all wish for one more day, but me. The real question is, what we do with the ones we got right now.
Yeah, Clockwork Streets. Yo, tick tock, streets don't stop. Blood drips down when the hands hit the clock. Tick tock, loyalty rot. Every second's deadly when you live on the block. Tick tock, streets don't stop. Money stack high, but the body still drop. Tick tock, time don't lie. Clockwork Streets, you live or you die. My head's ticking like a bomb strapped tight to my skull. Every friend I trusted got a blade in my soul. Smiles look crooked, handshakes feel fake. Every clock hand moving is another heartbreak. Shadows whisper, paranoia's the preacher. I study faces like math, everyone's a deceiver. The streets a carousel, spin till I'm sick. The second hand sweeps, but the guilt's too thick. I don't sleep, I count seconds instead. Every tick sound louder like it's calling me dead. Try to trust, but betrayal's the beat. Time wound tight in these Clockwork Streets. Quarter past pain, half past crime. Whole hours dirty money, stacking nickels and dimes. See, I hustle with the code, loyalty or die. But the second you slip, they erase you from the sky. I done seen homies vanish when the minute hand struck. One tick too slow when you ran out of luck. Trap got rhythm, it's a metronome game. Every hour tick closer to a casket with your name. So I move with the clock, stay sharp, never late. If you waste 1 second, it decides your fate. And the watch on my wrist just remind me, G, that the contract of the street signed in blood, not ink. Tick tock, streets don't stop. Blood drips down when the hands hit the clock. Tick tock, loyalty ride. Every second's deadly when you live on the block. Tick tock, streets don't stop. Money stack high, but the body still drop. Tick tock, time don't lie. Clockwork Streets, you live or you die. Yeah, the pendulum swing while I puff my smoke. Homie, life's a casino, every tick is a choke. I seen soldiers get folded when the time ran late. Better keep your eyes open when you deal with fate.
cool on the surface, but the clock's still weighing. 1 minute I'm cruising, next the shots rain down. It's the circle, the cycle, the loop that we in. Every day's deja vu, same law, same sin. Streets like a watch with no batteries, cold keeps running off bodies, blood, diamonds, and gold. Ain't no pause button, no break, no reset. Once the clock hit midnight, your number's next. Politics and pistols, that's the gears in the frame. Government the watchmaker, we just cogs in the game. From Watts to Compton, same damn block. You're born in the cycle of this gangster clock. Listen close, I orchestrate the sound of the street. The bass is the heartbeat, the snares, the heat. Time keep moving, can't rewind the reel. Life tick forward, and the pain stay real. Mix the code with the rhythm, painted blood with the beat. What you hear ain't just music, it's the clockwork streets. From the first tick born to the last top drop. Remember, streets don't sleep, and the streets don't stop. Tick tock, streets don't stop. Blood drips down when the hands hit the clock. Tick tock, loyalty rot. Every second's deadly when you live on the block. Tick tock, streets don't stop. Money stack high, but the body still drop. Tick tock, time don't lie. Clockwork streets, you live or you die. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, streets don't stop. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, time don't lie. Clockwork streets, you live or you die. Tick tock.
Yeah, back when the fridge was empty and hope was low, we learned to hustle in the shadows where the cold wind blow. No handouts, just smoke and the sound of sirens. I made peace with the dark before I ever met diamonds. Young dog in the game, had to carve my lane. From Long Beach to legends, pain taught me the name. Now they call us ghosts, but they don't know the nights where sleep was death and the streetlights bite. I took 9 to the chest, still breathe ice cold. Sold rocks in the winter, heart never fold. From the gutter where loyalty's priced in blood. Had rats in the crib, but I still rose up. I ain't never need favors, I made the block mine. Now the same hands that judge wanna throw me signs. Real G's move quiet, I move like smoke. If you talk about survival, I'm the quote. Go toast, don't bleed, we make the wolves cry. Born for the throne, look death in the eye. Came from nothing, now we sit on gold. Each scar's a crown, each lost control. Goats don't run, we stomp through flames. Built in the dirt, now they chant our names. You want that smoke, this ain't no show. We rode our fate with a razor flow. I was born in the basement, raised in the silence, where screams echo louder than police sirens. Mama cried nightly, daddy was gone. I built a mind like steel just to carry it on. I turned trauma into bars, madness to rhyme. While they were flossing, I was losing time. Lost myself, found the mic, now I channel the storm. A hurricane of pain, that's a go being born. I ain't from privilege, I'm from pain on repeat. But every breakdown birthed a masterpiece. Fake rich bitches pop bottles, but can't buy class. I've been queen since pink wigs and whiplash. You see me, crown real, hips lethal. Broke the glass ceiling in red stilettos, no equal. I don't need your invites, I am the throne. Turned snakes into scarves, now I feast alone. Y'all flashy, I'm legacy, flex with intent. Built from the dirt, now I charge high rent. Goats don't bleed, we make the wolves cry. Born for the throne, look death in the eye. Came from nothing, now we sit on gold. Each scar's a crown, each lost control. Goats don't run, we stomp through flames. Built in the dirt, now they chant our names. You want that smoke, this ain't no show. We rode our fate with a razor flow.
Blood in my dreams, but I wake up to fight. Ghetto never sleeps, and neither do I. Go Ghosts in the dark keep calling my name, but I rise through the fire, I survive through the pain. Blood in my dreams, can't wash it away. Every night is a war, every dawn is a prey. They want me to fall, but I reach for the sky. Ghetto never sleeps, and neither do I. Red rivers running down the alley at night. Gunshots echo heavy, then they vanish from sight. Sirens like lullabies, steel cold on my skin. Every nightmare a reminder of the life I'm in. Faces of my brothers carved deep in my sleep. They whisper through the shadows, secrets they keep. Mama lighting candles, praying for the block, but the walls still shake from the sound of the Glock. No comfort in the dark, no rest for the brave. Every dream just a coffin, every step near a grave. They told me give up, but I sharpen my blade. Turn trauma into fire, now the flames don't fade. I've been drowning in the silence, haunted by screams. Blood stains on my conscience, painted in dreams. But the scars on my soul ain't changed their keys. Unlocking every verse when I bleed on the beat. Blood in my dreams, but I wake up to fight. Ghetto never sleeps, and neither do I. Ghosts in the dark keep calling my name, but I rise through the fire, I survive through the pain. Yeah, I rhyme for the fallen, every soldier I knew. Every tear in the gutter, every pain I've been through. I ain't sleeping cause the reaper's still lurking outside, but I'm live with the hunger, that's the reason I write. Turn blood into scriptures, nightmares into songs. Tell the world how the broken still learn to stay strong. From the cell to the corner, from the stage to the mic, I'm a prophet with the scars and a will to ignite. They can chain up my body, but they can't touch my sound. Every lyric's a weapon, every bar's a round. I spit truth in the fire, let the world bear witness. My pain ain't a weakness, it's the code of forgiveness. Still ducking death's call, but I'm louder than fear. When the ghosts come close, I remind them I'm here. Yeah, I lost too much, but I can't lose me. So I fight in the night where the lost souls breathe. Blood in my dreams, but I wake up to fight. Ghetto never sleeps, and neither do I. Ghosts in the dark keep calling my name, but I rise through the fire, I survive through the pain. They say slitting brings peace, but what if peace never came? What if the blood in my dreams was the only thing keeping me awake? No rest, no peace, but still I rise. I've been running from the shadows, but they part of my skin. Every nightmare I fight is the reason I win. See, the block took my brothers, try to bury my youth, but I crawled from the ashes with a fistful of truth. They say legends never die, only shift in disguise. So I channel every ghost when I stare in the skies. Blood dripping in my verses, pain carved in my tone, but the mic's my confession, every rhyme's my home. I remember cold nights with a gun to my head, voices telling me quit, better off if I'm dead. But I spit through the madness, breaking chains on my breath. Now the music's my witness, testifying my death. But I never lay flat, never fall to the fear. Every bar is a prayer for the ones not here. So when they ask if I sleep, I just laugh and reply, cause the ghetto never sleeps, and neither do I. Blood in my dreams, but I wake up to fight. Ghetto never sleeps, and neither do I. Ghosts in the dark keep calling my name, but I rise through the fire, I survive through the pain. Blood in my dreams, can't wash it away. Every night is a war, every dawn is a prey. They want me to fall, but I reach for the sky. Ghetto never sleeps, and neither do I.
No rest,
No rest,
no peace. Why?
no peace, but I rise. 187 shadows, not the end, just the echo.
Heartbeat slows to silence.
Yeah. Everybody got a limit. You keep pushing me, you gon' find mine. Won't push away. That's all it takes. I've been calm too long, now my peace feel fake. One push away from the line I can't break. Try praying to the sky, but it's raining lead. Every sin I survived, just replay in my head. Flashbacks in the dark, mama crying on the floor. Said, boy, don't go back out, but I opened that door. Every block got ghosts, every soul got death. They say forgive and move on, but I ain't there yet. The system built cages, we born to adapt. They paint halos on killers once they wear a badge. So I move in silence, my patience thin. One more shove, and I'm right back in.
Don't test me, I'm one push away from peace to pain, from hope
been walking that edge with a loaded faith, one push away from losing my grace.
They see me smiling now, think I let it go, but inside's a riot, only I can know. I built my calm from the wrecks I made, from the friends in the ground to the scars that stay. They say time heals, but time lied to me. Every tick feel like pressure, every breath ain't free. I done buried too many under street lights, damn, and every cross I see remind me of them. So I learned to blend pain in my daily talk, hide my rage in my walk, turn my wounds into chalk. But if that line get crossed, that peace get lost, you gon' meet that storm I've been holding off.
I'm one push away from calm to chaos, from love to hate. Been praying for mercy, but the streets don't wait. One push away, and it's too damn late.
Pressure building, I can feel the flame. All the silence screaming my name. I ain't evil, I'm just tired of pain. But if I snap, don't act amazed. I seen angels fall, devils wearing gold. I seen truth get buried where lies got sold. I ain't trying to be a hero, just a man with scars, trying to keep my soul clean while surrounded by bars. But every day they test it, smirking in my face like peace ain't something I fight to embrace. So I hold that trigger in a metaphor way, but they don't get the message till it's judgment day. Yeah. Everybody got a line they don't cross, and I'm right there.
One push away, one push away. Don't test me.
When your name get heavy, every step echo louder. History don't cheer for effort, it only remember results. Pressure ain't the problem, pressure is the test. Pressure on my back, I don't bend, I line. Heavy as the crown when the name carry time. No room for mistakes, no reset button left. Turn weight into fuel, turn stress into breath. I move with it. I hear ghosts in the beats, every legend still talking. Every bar I write feel like history watching. They compare every sentence, dissect every sound like perfection to rent just to stand on this ground. One slip and they say, yeah, he lost it. One hit and they say, yeah, but can he exhaust it? I don't chase approval, I chase clarity. Trying to separate hunger from insanity. The mirror asks questions I don't wanna answer. How you stay sharp when the bar keep getting higher? I rewrite doubt into discipline, turn anxiety into adrenaline.
Pressure on my back, don't fold, I adjust. Name got weight, so my steps gotta trust. No excuses, no luck. Pressure made me tougher.
Pressure on my back, I don't fold, I adjust. Name got weight, so my steps gotta trust. No excuses, no luck. Pressure made me tougher. Yeah. I came from places where excuses don't live. Either you earn respect or you learn to forgive. Success don't care how tired you are. Bills still due even when you a star. I don't cry over odds stacked against me. I stack habits so pressure don't dent me. Every win costs focus, sleep and pride. Everybody see the shine, nobody see the grind. When your name ring bells, enemies listen. So I move precise, every decision intentional. Pressure separate hustlers from dreamers. Some run from heat, some cook diamonds in it.
Pressure on my back, I don't fold, I adjust. Name got weight, so my steps gotta trust. No excuses, no luck. Pressure made me tougher.
I keep it smooth even when the load heavy. OG pace, heart steady. I seen eras come, I seen styles fade. Only thing survive is the moves you made. West Coast taught me balance, not rush. Keep you cool even when the world say crush. I don't fight pressure, I let it ride. Like waves on the shore, just timing the tide. Respect the past, but don't live there. Build today so tomorrow got air. When the weight too much, I slow my breath. Pressure ain't death, it's death. On my back, gon' bend our line. Heavy is the crown when the name carry time. No room for mistakes, no shortcuts left. Turn weight into power, turn stress into breath. Pressure.
Pressure still standing, pressure still advancing, pressure still standing, pressure still advancing.
Stopped asking what if I fail. Started asking what if I don't push past hell. Legacy ain't comfort, it's constant demand. A contract you sign with your soul in your hands. I don't need praise, I need progress. I don't need hype, I need process. Every scar, every doubt, every test stacked in the armor under my chest. Pressure sharpen vision, clean my tone. Now I walk heavy, but I walk alone. They say pressure break people. Truth is, pressure reveal them. If you crumble, you wasn't built. If you rise, you were ready. Me, I don't carry the weight. The weight carry my legacy. Sun hitting my chain. Lowrider lean, we don't move the same. Bass hitting deep like the block got a heartbeat. Chrome shine loud when we roll down the dark street. Chrome in palm trees, West Coast thing. Sunset fade while the big drums bang. Chrome in palm trees, West Coast thing. Say it 2 times so they know our name. West Coast man. Palm trees, West Coast thing. Sunset fade while the big drums bang. Chrome in palm trees, West Coast thing. Say it 2 times so they know our name. West Coast thing. Short check, Taylor stance real mean. Hennessy in the cup, paint job so clean. Barbecue smoke in the back of the block. Gang signs flashing while the OGs talk. Long Beach breeze in the late night heat. G-Funk bumping down Compton Street. Ain't no rush, we just gliding the lane. But test the wrong set, boy, you won't be the same. Chrome in palm trees, West Coast thing. Sunset fade while the big drums bang. Chrome in palm trees, West Coast thing. Say it 2 times so they know our name. West Coast thing. Palm trees, West Coast thing. Sunset fade while the big drums bang. Chrome in palm trees, West Coast thing. Say it 2 times so they know our name. West Coast money in my pocket, still under my seat. Move low key, but my rep in the street. From Inglewood Nights to the pier at the bay. We grind all day, let the music play. Keep my words short cause the action loud. I don't talk to the feds, I don't blend in crowds. From the boardwalk shine to the dark back alley. West Coast proud, that's the code in the valley. Chrome and palm green trees, West Coast thing. Sunset fade while the big drums bang. Chrome and palm trees, West Coast thing. Say it 2 times so they know our name. West Coast thing. Palm trees, West Coast thing. Sunset fade while the big drums bang. Chrome and palm trees, West Coast thing. Say it 2 times so they know our name. West Coast thing. Going slow but my mind's on fire. Rhymes cut deep like a live wire. I see the beauty but I know the beast. Palm trees sway with a war don't cease. Every sunset got a story to tell. Every bright day got a shadow from hell. It's paradise, but the rules still bite. One wrong move, you gon' by the night. Chrome and palm trees, West Coast thing. Sunset fade while the big drums bang. Chrome and palm trees, West Coast thing. Say it 2 times so they know our name. West Chrome and palm trees, West Coast thing. Sunset fade while the big drums bang. Chrome and palm trees, West Coast thing. Say it 2 times so they know our name. West Coast thing. West Coast thing. West Coast thing. West Coast thing.
You laughed when I fell. Now you cry when I rise. I ain't loud, I ain't bright, but I'm back with vengeance in the night.
Yeah. Didn't beg for help, I bled in the silence. Slept with the pain, made peace with the violence. No spotlight, just dark in the belly. I wrote my fate in a room cold, smelly. They mock my name, now they choke on it. Thought I'd break, now I ghost on it. I don't scream, my steps do damage. Every word sharp like a phantom's baggage. I'm the glitch in the game, the bug in the code. Still I rolls, no brag, no road. Stone face, warpath, I ain't here to flex. Just count regrets, you owe with checks.
You talk loud cause you scared. I move quiet cause I don't care.
Bow down, I don't need to shout. Quiet steps got a violent route. Your crown rusted, your reign's fake. Now silence speaks and the ground shake. Bow down, I don't need the fame. I bled for power, I buried the shame. No red carpet, just ash and flame. You laughed in, now remember my name.
I ain't the loud
loudest, I'm the last one breathing. Dug graves in the winter, success out of grieving. Broke bread with snakes, now I eat them cold. Put silence in my gun, let karma unfold. No tattooed teardrops, I got real ones dried. Fist full of pain, heart with a steel one's high. Didn't hustle for clout, I did it to eat. Now I feast on the ghosts who wish my defeat. Old heads told me, real kill quiet, now my silence got the loud ones on diet. No threats, just presence, I stand and they fold. I don't need noise, just a soul gone cold.
I don't argue, darling, I disappeared. Come back sharp in the mirror of fear. Dior on my heel, but the path's all blood. Queen of the crypt, crown grown in the mud. They said I was soft, now they pray I'm fake. But my silence louder than the noise they make. No tweet war, just a quiet domain where enemies drown in their own champagne. Bow if you dare, kiss the steel or the heel. My whisper worth more than your whole ordeal. I don't flex, I hex, smile with a smirk. I made my kingdom from the dirt that hurt.
Silence ain't peace, it's the gun before squeeze. It's the breath you don't hear right before you bleed. Real G's move quiet, I ghost in the fog. Smoke in my lungs, got death on the log. You scream for power, I sit with grace. You tweet that cap, I erase your trace. See, I came from the curve, from the place they ignore. Now my name ring bells without kicking no door. I walk slow, but the silence heavy. My Glock got a crown and the aim stays steady. I ain't flashy, I'm surgical, clean with the hit. While you dance for the gram, I just handle my shit. They laughed when I lost, now who got the keys? Bow down, little homie, I don't beg, I seize. Bow down, I don't need to shout. Quiet steps got a violent row. Your crown rusted, your reign's fake. Now silence speaks and the ground shake. Bow down, I don't need the fame. I bled for power, I buried the shame. No red carpet, just ash and flame. You laughing, now remember my name. Not every king wears gold, not every ruler roars. Some conquer in silence and leave the loud ones floored.
Yeah. They don't hear the war inside my head. They only see the scars. Dear mama, dear mama, dear mama. I'm still fighting, Got a mind full of demons, but my heart still pray. Every night feel heavy, still I wake next day. I don't know if I'm healed or just numb from the pain. If I survive the night, maybe I'll change one day. Kill them all, they whisper when I close my eyes. Trust nobody, even love be in disguise. They say pot, grab the heat, don't think twice. This world only respect you when you're ready to die. They laugh at my tears, say compassion is weak. Say mercy get you buried 6 feet deep. They show me every face that ever crossed me wrong. Play it on repeat like a broken song. They say revenge sweet, say anger is power. Say peace is a lie sold by cowards. They tell me you a thug, that's all you ever be. Trying to change my future to my misery. I've a mind full of demons, but my heart still pray. Every night feel heavy, still I wake next day. I don't know if I'm healed or just numb from the pain. If I survive the night, maybe I'll change one day. Yeah, maybe I'll change one day. Nah, I hear you, but you don't know my soul. I seen hate turn kings into empty holes. I seen guns take fathers from little kids. Seen mothers lose faith in how God exists. You say strike first, never let them breathe. But everybody drop, just add to the grief. I think about mama praying on her knees, asking God to save the part of me that bleed. I think about babies born where hope ain't free. If I give in to you, what they gon' see? I ain't saying I'm holy, I still feel rage, but I'm tired of living trapped in the same cage. If I choose love, I might die for it. If I choose hate, I already dead in spirit. Got a mind full of demons, but my heart still pray. Every night feel heavy, still I wake next day. I don't know if I'm healed or just numb from the pain. If I survive the night, maybe I'll change one day. Maybe I'll change one day. Truth is I don't win, I just don't quit. Some days I slip, some days I resist. Demons don't leave, they just talk less loud. Still breathe down my neck when the world turn foul. I still feel hate when I hear sirens scream. Still see blood when I close my dreams. But I'm here, and that gotta mean something. Still rapping truth when they say nothing. should, I ain't clean from the pain. I just learned how to walk with the rain. If tomorrow come, that's a small victory. Not saved, just surviving this misery.
Got a mind full of demons, but my heart still pray. I don't ask for forgiveness, just another day. If I fall tonight, let heaven know my name. I ain't beat the darkness, but I fought it all the same.
This ain't a happy ending. This ain't redemption. This is survival. Sometimes that's enough.
Yeah, streets don't lie, homie. Concrete remembers. Real recognizes real. Fake gon' fold. Yeah. Real recognizes real. Can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, cold steel. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. On these streets, only real ones last. Real recognizes real. Can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, cold steel. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. On these streets, only real ones last. Raised with a siren, sing louder than prayers. Dreams buried deep like chalk lines and layers. Mama worked doubles, food stamps on the table. Every block war turned the strong into fables. They flex in designer, but they souls counterfeit. Talk brotherhood loud, but they loyalty split. Seen gang signs turn into snake signs quick. Homies switch sides when the money get thick. Cold truth written in the cracks of the street. Every scar on my knuckles is a gospel I preach. This block is a mirror, it don't lie, forgive. If you faking your blood, you ain't built to live. Recognize it's real, can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, cold steel. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. On these streets, only real ones last. Real recognize it's real, can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, cold steel. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. On these streets, only real ones last. Had a brother at my table, we broke bread nightly. Shared secrets, same struggles, thought he ride beside me. But hunger changes hearts, greed twisting the plan. One day his handshake felt colder than his hand. He sat with the rivals, whispered lies in the dark. Next week I saw him loading up shots at the park. Gun pointed at me, but his eyes looked away. Truth showed his face in the dirt that day. I ain't shed tears, I just learned from the pain. On these streets, betrayal's just part of the game. Codes broken, trust stolen, but I still remain. Iron hard in my chest, blood colder than rain. Recognize it's real, can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, cold steel. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. On these streets, only real ones last. Real recognize it's real, can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, cold steel. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. On these streets, only real ones last. Now I stand where the fallen used to dream. Turn they losses into lessons, paint the truth on the scene. This life ain't a movie, no credits, no rewind. Every bullet got a name, every hustle on time. So I spit for the young ones with fire in their eyes. Don't worship no fake gods, they sell you disguise. Real ain't a chain or the ice on your wrist. It's scars on your soul and the pain you resist. Concrete truth, heavy like a coffin of stone. If you fake, you collapse. If you real, you stand strong. Street lights dim, but my name still shine. I was carved in the block, I'm eternal with the recognize it's real, can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, cold steel. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. On these streets, only real ones last. Real recognize it's real, can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, cold steel. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. On these streets, only real ones last. Real recognize it's real, can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, cold steel. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. On these streets, only real ones last. Real recognize it's real, can't fake the deal. Concrete truth, iron heart, never die. Talk tough, but we see through your mask. You can fake the
Yeah. Some halos shine, some halos melt. But yours, that thing bent before you bought it. Let's ride. Yeah. You walked in glowing, glitter dripping off your life. Acting innocent as hell with that baby I never hide. But your smile cracked sideways when I stared too long. Like the truth tried speaking, but your mask stayed on. You played holy, like God just kissed your soul. But every prayer you whisper was rehearsed and controlled. You didn't love me, you loved the way I bled for you. Loved the way I broke myself, just trying to get to you. You kept your secrets folded neatly, like letters you never sent. And every time I trusted you, you used it as cement. Built a house of manipulation, had me living in your shrine. But angels don't lie, baby, so what the hell makes you divine? You were poison wrapped in petals, a halo dipped in fraud. Your heaven was a stage where you played a petty god. Now I'm standing in the wreckage with the truth on repeat. Your wings weren't broken, they were stolen and cheap. False angel, I see the strings on your wings. Talk sweet, but your truth ain't got no ring. Halo crack and the light don't hit the same. Girl, you lied, but I left with my name. I'm a false angel. Fly away. Look, I ain't losing sleep over someone that fake. You the type to beg for loyalty while steady rearranging the stakes. I don't threaten, I promise, and I move with intent. Cross me once and you pay with more than regret. See, pain made me sharper, your lies made me rich. Heartbreak made me hustle and betrayal flip the switch. I don't chase memories of women who lie for sport. I cut them like business deals, that ain't worth the report. You fool the weak, but I see through smoke fast. You built a future on fraud and tried to glue it to my past. Nah, I'm on a new page, you still stuck in denial. I ride steady like prophet, you fall quick like a trial. Your halo fell off and shattered under my boots. A fake crown, fake wings, and a soul without roots. So go pretend you're holy in somebody else's sky. Cause every angel I know don't need to lie. False angel, I see the strings on your wings. Talk sweet, but your truth ain't got no ring. Halo cracked and the light don't hit the same. Girl, you lie, but I left with my name. I'm on false angel. You want honesty? Cool, let's carve it out today. You didn't break me, you just showed me who I should never betray. You were fire with no warmth, a kiss with no heart, a masterpiece of deception dressed up as fine art. When I needed real, you curated delusions, turned life into confusion, affection into delusion. Your truth shifted shapes, like smoke in a cell. But every time you swore you loved me, I heard the echo of hell. I ain't bitter, I'm awake. That's the part you fear most. You only shine in the dark when you're close to a host. But I'm done being the victim in your fantasy show. I'm the voice, I'm the light, I'm the truth you can't control. You ain't an angel, you a lesson carved deep. A warning for the lawyer that pretty ain't always deep. Now I spit this like scripture that you never deserved. It's the gospel of the broken who finally learned. Halo slipping, you tripping, fake wings falling on the floor. You ain't holy, just lonely, looking for a heart to store. But I ain't holding what you stolen. I don't play that role no more. You lied, I lived, you dip, I lived, you break, I build. That's the way this shift. Your halo fake, my growth real. Play with me again, and you'll know the deal. False angel, I see the strings on your wings. Talk sweet, but your truth ain't got no ring. Halo cracked and the light don't hit the same. Girl, you lied, but I left with my name. False angel, nah, just a pretty face rehearsing. Lies cheap, but betrayal's always cursing. False angel in the wind, good written. No reversing. False angel.
Before the lights, before the fame, there was the beat, there was the pen. Respect the craft before the crown. Respect the craft before the crown.
Respect the craft before the crown. Before the world know your sound. Years in the dark underground. Respect the craft before the crown. Yo.
It started with a breakbeat looping in the room. 2 turntables pushing rhythm through the gloom. Writers with notebooks filled with dreams, trying to find meaning between the schemes. No cameras there when the verses grew. No headlines chasing the crew. Just passion burning in the underground, where the culture built this sound. Every line polished in the night. Every rhyme searching for light. Before applause and worldwide renown, you had to respect the craft before the crown.
Respect the craft before the crown. No. Before the world know your sound. Years in the dark underground. Respect the craft before the crown.
Hours turning beats into living art. Breath control, training the heart. Rewriting